Hey, it's Kimmy and Val.
Just choose heads and tails.
Yeah.
She can have her opinion.
What?
You can have mine as well. We can talk about sports and life. You can call in as well.
Call.
We don't judge at all.
What?
This just heads and tails.
Tails.
Hey, it's Kimmy and
Val.
Val.
Tails.
Just choose heads and tails.
Tails.
She can have her opinion. I
can.
can have mine as well.
Yeah.
We can talk about sports and life.
You can call in as well.
Welcome to Heads and Tails.
Hello and good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Heads and Tails podcast. This is a show where we talk about the different events that are happening today in the world, and we give our perspective from a female and a male. I'm your host, Kimmy, and this is my co-host.
How you doing? It's Big Vale here at Heads and Tails podcast. She give her perspective, I give my perspective. And Kimmy, let's go ahead and get started.
Let's
with the
jump
show.
right in. All right, so first things first, Heads and Tails. Would you charge your guests to come to your wedding?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go.
You gonna go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead.
All right. Real quick, because I forgot to mention this, I do apologize. Heads means that we agree with it. Tails means that we are against it. So heads, you would do it?
Yeah, head.
No, I would not. I would not charge my guests to come to my wedding. The reason being is because I feel like charging them to come to my wedding, and then they still have to get to my wedding. Like that's a big ask, don't you think? Like that's a bit much.
That's why I'm giving them enough time. I'm
Bro.
gonna tell them in due time.
So how much time is you giving them?
6 months to a year. It ain't that long. They only charged them $333.
Oh my God. Okay, so
It's 365 days in a year. I only charged you 333. So I
You
gave you
made
enough
that
days.
the little bit of background about this question is a TikTok couple went viral for charging their guests $333 to come to their wedding. With that $333, the guests were only told to dress in denim New York attire. Okay, that's all they were told. Once they got to the location where they were meeting, they then took a double-decker bus trip around the city of New York. They went to the courthouse. They went to Ground Zero. They went to like 3 or 4 different locations. At the end of the evening, of course, they went to the centralized location, and they, partied down. They did their thing. But they did charge each of their guests $333 to attend. This was an uproar with other people on social media. Some people agreed with it, others did not. And so, that's a trending topic. So it's something I figured we should discuss. I don't think we should, because when you charge someone to come to your wedding, again, it does not take into consideration the efforts that they have to take to get there. Mm-hmm. It doesn't take into consideration if they have to travel. Now they got to find a place to stay. So it makes it more expensive, and it takes away from them wanting to be there for the couple if they can't afford it.
Okay, so they gave them $333 to get to this wedding. Hold on. And then they took them around the city.
They did.
That's $333 worth of entertainment right there. And you get to see me get married. That's every dollar worth.
It could be, but don't you think that would price people out from coming to your wedding, though?
No. If you love me, you're going to pay to see me.
Okay.
I'm just saying. America, am I wrong?
No, you are wrong.
I think America going to say heads.
I think it's a great concept. Now, the thing that I will say with this couple is, this couple did not pocket the money, right?
Okay.
So they spent a total of $70,000 for their wedding. But instead of using that money that their guests used to get for the wedding, they donated that money to a infertility program that helps couples get pregnant. So for them, I can see that. Like, that is something very honorable. They did not pocket the money themselves. They used that to help other couples. So that's something that's like, okay, I can get behind this. But folks who are just trying to recoup the money that they spent, I just can't. No, you're not going to convince me, Val.
This what I'm saying. So they donated it to the right people.
They donated it to the right people. Okay, so heads or tails, you said you're going to stick with your answer?
Yeah, I'm sticking with heads.
You sticking with heads. I'm going to stop. In general, I'm going to say tails. For this instance, I'm gonna say heads. But for generally, it's gonna be a tails situation. All right. Right now, we're gonna take a quick break to pay some bills. But when we come back, we're gonna move on to our next topic, which is the WNBA.
I don't know. I'm missing something there. This is New Guinea.
It's so powerful.
I don't see it.
I'm having an out-of-decade experience. I was walking and came upon a fountain which bore the sign, "Don't drink the water."
Do you
And the
get
beggar
this?
carries a
Isn't
sign
it
saying, "I'm
fantastic?"
blind." What does this poem mean to me? It's like a collage of images.
Let's
and
face it,
sounds.
not every cultural activity appeals to everyone.
Finding an oasis.
So we're giving you something everyone likes, a choice. That's why 23,000 arts and humanities groups are inviting you to find something you can get excited about. Just call for a free brochure about what's going on in your community.
I think I'm getting into this.
They're tuning up.
The arts and humanities, there is something in it for you. There's a lot going on in your community. For a free brochure on how to get involved, call our toll-free number.
Janine woke up in a cold sweat with one thing echoing through her brain. Who was this guy in her bathroom?
Meanwhile, Barry was thinking, whose bathroom am I in?
Janine remembered going to the party the night before and getting smashed out of her mind.
Barry remembered getting drunk and acting really stupid.
Eventually,
The whole evening came back.
oh, I must be really stupid.
I must be really dumb.
What did I do? How did I get myself into this?
Well, what did I do? How did I get myself into this?
What about
What about AIDS?
Then they both realized, much to their relief, that unlike the rest of us,
They were just cartoons.
get high,
Get stupid.
get AIDS.
And welcome back to the Heads and Tails podcast show. This is Kimmy and my co-host Bill. And right now we're going to move into segment 2. Segment 2, we're going to talk about the WNBA. And the hottest topic right now with the WNBA is Miss Caitlin Clark herself. So, you ready for the question, Big Bill?
Always, always.
All right, heads and tails. Is Caitlin Clark overrated?
Tails. No, she's not overrated. Nowhere near.
Yes. Yes, she is. America, I want you to, I'm looking you in your face. She is overrated.
How?
Okay, listen. I am not going to diminish her skill. Okay? I'm not going to take anything away from her as a player. I'm just saying that she is not as good as everybody's trying to portray her to be, right?
Right.
The girl can ball, but there are other women who came out of college with her who are just as good, if not better, than her. Now, is she good for business? 100%, absolutely. But is she the best? No. No, thank you.
I mean, in the business aspect, that's how you gotta look at it. Before she came in, they wasn't riding private jets and team planes. They was riding on the with me and you, economy, coach, or first class, however they wanted them to ride at that time. They was selling. Now they're selling out NBA arenas. They weren't in NBA arenas before Caitlin Clark got in there. I'm not saying she's the best player in the world, but what I'm saying is she's not overrated.
She is overrated.
Under her, if anything, she's underrated.
You are absolutely. What have you smoked today? Because there is nothing. She is overrated, sir. Like, at the end of the day, okay? Again, not taking away from the things that she has done, not taking away from her skills, but there are other women who can outmatch this lady. Not just that, right? But the fact that they're selling out arenas it's not just because of her. There are other women. They want to see how she interacts with this team. You can't just take it and put it on the shoulder of one person like, oh, she is the creator. There are women who came before her, who were great before her, and they're going to be women after her. Right now, she's not the only one. I hear more kids yelling for Angel Reese than I do yelling for Caitlin Clark. She is overrated.
I agree.
You ain't told me nothing to prove me wrong.
She's selling out arenas
Bro, that's your only argument?
in Indiana. What's in Indiana?
Corn.
That's all you gotta say. Indiana?
That's all I gotta say is corn.
Indiana. She's selling out
Bro.
tickets in Indiana. You know how hard that is? Ain't nothing
That's-
Indiana but
that-
space and air.
10 toes down. That's what you
Yeah,
said.
yeah, hey.
10 toes down.
She's the hope. She brought hope to Indiana.
God bless you.
She brought hope.
She brought hope to
Hope,
Indiana.
jobs. She brought advancement there.
What advancement?
You know what that?
Act like this
You
woman
know,
that's part of that NAACP.
she got commercials now. You know what commercials I had when I was a kid? The best part of waking up is Folgers in your
What
cup.
I have yet to see a Caitlin Clark commercial.
I seen one the other day.
On what channel?
Channel 7,
What was it about?
right before the news. She was talking about sports, seriously.
I have
She was talking about this
I have
new
yet
shoe.
to- I have yet to see it.
No, but for real though, she's not overrated.
I think she is. I think the woman is good. She's good, but don't take away from all of the other women, making it seem as if like they did not have anything to contribute. That's all I'm saying. I'm not taking away from her skill, right? I'm not taking away from her ability to play the game. I'm not taking away from the fact that she did bring so much to Indiana.
Okay.
I'm not taking away from the fact that I've heard the audio from Caitlin Clark's first basketball game in Iowa, where she played in college.
That plays a big part because
And-
she came from Iowa and played in Iowa.
I'm not taking away
That
from
plays
that,
a big
right?
part in it.
I heard the first game she played in. I heard the audio from the last game she played in. Night and day difference. Not taking away from the girl, not taking away from her skill, but at the end of the day gonna end, and she's still gonna be overrated.
So would you say heads or tails?
She is overrated. Yes, heads.
I
That-
would,
that-
I would say.
That's my answer, and I'm sticking to it. You
I would
ain't
say
said
tails.
nothing.
I'm gonna stay with tails.
It's okay. It's fine. Like I said, nothing is going to diminish the fact that she is a good player. I will give her props. She is a good player. I think that the other issue that makes me feel like and makes me say that she is overrated is because when Caitlin Clark does something, you say she's being passionate. You say that she's just playing vigorously because of the game. You give her some type of out
Flowers, right.
for her being aggressive, for her being, rough with the players. If someone else did it,
Right.
did you see that? That was, no, I'm giving back to her what she gave to me. I'm playing the game the same way she's playing it against me, right? But that's not how the media looks at it. You want to label other players as aggressive. You want to label other players as being this hothead who can't control themselves. Caitlin can't control herself either.
But you
Caitlin
got-
be pulling on players.
That's true, but you gotta admit she cold though.
Caitlin ain't.
She cold.
She cold as lukewarm water.
That's cold.
That's as cold.
That's
as
cold.
She is cold as the boy.
That's cold.
You know
Nah,
what?
seriously though, like I agree with you, cause it's been. I agree with you.
So
I think
I switched your sides.
No, wait, hold on. It's still tails. She still is underrated, but I look at it as it is other great players out there. You do got Angel Reese. You do got
Thank you.
Cameron Brink.
Thank you.
You got people before her, Cheryl Swoops. You got Lisa
Right,
Leslie, Candace
right,
Parker.
Right.
You got Cynthia Cooper. It's so many, you know.
So many.
But what I'm saying is she evolutionized the game. She gave them she gave them opportunities that they haven't seen before. That's what I'm saying. That's why I would say she's not overrated.
I think that she did a great job by bringing in opportunities because she became so noticed. But I also don't think that this could not have been another Angel Reese that could have done the same thing. I also feel as if, there may be someone else that comes after her. Because think about it. We in Chicago, yeah? Mm-hmm. Think about what they did with Derrick Rose got to the NBA, right? Derrick Rose was everything. As soon as he got hurt, what happened?
We was hurt.
As
And we was
soon
ready to get rid of
we
him.
was ready to take the whole NBA and throw it into Lake Michigan. Whole
Yeah.
NBA, everybody just throw the whole thing
The
away.
NBA to this
and-
day, I still think they did that.
and let's start over because we put so much on their head, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let these people come in and generate their skills and get time to be who they're going to be before we give them a label, right?
Yeah.
So, are you sticking with your answer?
Oh yeah, tails for sure.
I'm sticking with. She's still overrated to me. I don't care what nobody says. You ain't convinced me. You ain't convinced me at all. So it's cool though. At the end of the day, like I said, she's a cool player, and it is what it is. At this point, again, we got more bills to pay, so we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll move on to the next
Bills,
segment.
bills, bills.
Compound A, 46.7% by weight. Compound B.
Once you post your image online, you can't take it back. Anyone can see it. Family, friends, anyone. Remember, think before you post.
You're so lost. No, I am not, man. Dude, I dropped my phone. No, the road. Whoa. Okay.
How would you like to save your life from an ugly or reckless driving death? Don't answer yet. There's more. Act now by slowing down, and we'll guarantee you complete satisfaction.
That's awesome!
In the real world, there is no spokesperson to prevent reckless driving. There's only you. Speak up.
Whoa, Andy, slow down.
The air dances with the waters, which brings the rain that feeds the land, that is home to the animals. All life dances together.
In a world so connected, choosing one environmental cause can be hard. EarthShare is 40 environmental charities working together. You and your company can help by calling 1-800-MY-SHARE.
All life lives, or doesn't, together.
Welcome back to the Heads of Tail podcast. On this next segment, we're going to move into our politics section. And with politics, we're going to be discussing the Dalton mayor. The Dalton mayor has been accused of stealing $3.4 million of her constituents' money, and now she could be on the run. So, you ready for the question, Big Bear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm ready. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Heads or tails? Is she on the run?
Nah, she taking a vacation. She ain't on the run. Ain't nobody that crazy.
What is wrong with you?
I'm telling you, ain't nobody that crazy. She on vacation.
She on vacation. Okay, so for all of our viewers who don't know what's happening in Dalton, Illinois, Mayor Tiffany Henyard, if I am pronouncing that wrong, please forgive me. Mayor Tiffany Henyard was elected the youngest mayor of Dalton, Illinois. She grew up, she was born and raised in Dalton. She graduated from high school in Dalton with honors. She went to Robert Morris University where she graduated summa cum laude. Again, if I'm pronouncing that wrong, I apologize. But she graduated summa cum laude from Robert Morris University.
She graduated what?
Summa cum laude.
And summa cum laude, took from the county. Oh, Lord. Wow. Wow. Now, she on vacation, though.
She went back to Dalton, Illinois, and she became the mayor of Dalton.
That's good.
Right?
That's good.
So when she became the mayor of Dalton, everyone was excited because, again, she's from Dalton. She knows the people. They know her family is there, everything.
And she the summa cum laude.
And she's the
Right.
summa cum laude, right? So the reason why this is under investigation is because the people of Dalton started to realize that they could not balance their credit card debt. There was $3.5 million. They were $3.5 million in the red and could not figure out why. So Mayor Lori Lightfoot,
Auntie
Lori Lightfoot was asked to step in and be a special prosecutor to figure out where this money was going. Okay,
and she
what's
did
happening
that.
with all of the money? Auntie Lori said, y'all must have forgot who I was. Because she came in there and she started looking at the books and she said the math ain't mathing. So, with that being said, she brought up charges against Mayor Tiffany. When she brought up those charges, Tiffany, as you say, went on vacation.
She did.
She went somewhere where there is no extradition laws.
Everybody,
that's what she did.
So you mean to tell me ain't nobody in this world got a LOA at their job, a leave of absence? She took a leave of absence, a vacation.
Sir, what is wrong. Tiffany, before she went on the run, she spent $40,000 in one day on Amazon.
She did what?
Babe, she spent $40,000
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
in one day
She going to jail.
on Amazon. She's going to jail.
You know what they said?
She going to
She going to the upper room when Jesus. Oh yeah, she gone.
She is going to jail. She went and she has
What do
been
you-
building this wish list on Amazon since they only sold books, and she bought everything. She bought everything.
Yeah, she ain't on vacation.
She ain't no.
She on the run.
She on the run. She on the run. She got the pilot.
She on the run.
She got
Run.
the pilot. She got the jet. She got the money.
I hope she put some of that money to the side to keep herself away, cause
You
it's
do-
over with.
You do know if they catch her, that money is going back to the county. Like
Yeah,
that,
I know that.
There is no putting money to the side. If she got $5 on her, that $5 belongs to the people of.
She just better be
county.
Casper for the rest of the year.
She better.
Be the friendly ghost.
She better do a Osama bin Laden find a cave.
I'm telling you, but she's smart though. She the summa cum laude. I'm telling her summa cum laude, so she gonna know how to hide something. I'm telling you. Okay.
She was not smart with this.
So
one.
as you head to tails on this one,
She's on the run. She's on the run. Like
I-
clearly she is on the run. So I'm head. She's
you
on the
changed
run.
my mind.
Oh, thank you.
At first I thought she was on LOA. But now I know she on the run. So I'm gonna go heads with you.
We are both heads. Yeah, this is a very sad case in all seriousness for the people of Dalton, Illinois. It is a very sad case because not only is this someone that they watched grow up, they watched this woman grow up and become the person that she is today. So it is very sad. Hopefully they get this all figured out and get
Once
it all
was
taken
Honor,
care of.
and now she leaving to go see her honor.
Absolutely.
Ah,
So yeah, that will be the end of that segment. With our next segment, we're going to be answering questions from our audience.
Hey, son. So, you're turning 13, becoming a man. Your hormones are surging, starting to notice the girls. You know, maybe your body's doing some funny things. So, you want to talk? Or we could talk about drugs.
Yeah, let's talk about drugs.
There's no wrong way to talk to your kids about drugs, but you'll need to be ready. We can help. Visit our website at drugfree.org.
Hey, Sarah.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute. How do you know him?
Come on, Donovan, do it like I taught you. Love the new tattoo, Sarah. Let's go!
Dude, what? Dude, that's Sarah. The girl in the pink shirt. That's the girl I was telling you about.
Oh, that's Sarah?
Theater 2 on your left. Hey, Sarah. What color underwear today?
Hey, Sarah. So when are you going to post something new?
Anything you post online, anyone can see. Family, friends,
See you later, Sarah.
even not so friendly people. Think before you post.
When Raymond was 10, I couldn't let him play ball in the schoolyard because of the gangs. When he was 15, I wouldn't let him go to any dances because there could be a fight or a shooting. Now he's a man, and I realize he's never been a kid.
Give your children back their childhood. Do something now. Call 1-800-WE-PREVENT. Together, we will take a bite out of crime.
Back to the Heads or Tails show. I'm Kimmy, and right now we're going to go into our final segment of the evening, which is our
Community.
community setting.
Yes. We giving back to the community tonight.
Unlike the mayor from Dalton. In this,
So tonight we're gonna answer a couple questions that were sent in to us by our chat. So the first question was, is Kamala black? Is Kamala Harrison black?
yes,
No, she ain't.
she is a black woman. I don't care what anybody says.
So
She
when's
is a
the-
black woman.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this question. When was the last time you said I'm a black woman?
whenever anybody asks me if I think Kamala Harris is black, yes, as a black woman, I am going to stand beside the fact that
So you
that is
saying
a
head?
black woman.
Head?
Heads,
Yeah.
yes, she is a black woman.
I'm gonna say tails.
You are absolutely wrong.
She got to think too much.
She don't have to. You gotta think too much as a black, so you not black because you gotta think a lot.
Oh, I know I'm black. I'm
So
just
what-
saying.
Okay, so then what does her having to think a lot have
She
to do with
think too much about her being black. But we're gonna say I'm gonna go tails. So that's heads for you, tails for me.
anything? Yeah.
So we got the next question.
Just keep going.
We got the next question. Is love enough?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, I agree. I'm gonna say heads. It
Absolutely.
ain't too much conversation with that one. I agree. Love is enough.
Absolutely. I think that during times where, you know, you're having a lot of issues and you're having your ups and downs, love is what's going to bring you out of those things. Because if you don't like somebody, like the first sign of trouble is like, chuck the deuces, I'm out. Right? Yeah. But if you really love and you care about that person and you're going to go through whatever it takes because you want to see your way out of this, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that a lot of times, especially nowadays, people give up on love very easily, or they give up on their relationships because of the fact that, you know, it's different people, different personalities. There's a lot going on. So love can be enough. In today's society, it may not be, but it absolutely can be.
Okay. So the next question is life affordable today?
No. Tails.
No. Tails 1,000%.
Oh my gosh.
I went to the grocery store the other day. I was making tacos for $3. Ask me how much it cost.
No.
$75.
Stop it. What
for
kind of
taco.
tacos? Did you kill the cow?
I would make it ground beef. Just regular tacos.
It's like eggs are like $4 a carton. Now, like what? At this point, I think that it would be cheaper to just go buy some land and everybody buy a chicken. Like you buy the chickens,
When you walk out,
buy the cows.
when you wake up in the morning, your phone give you notifications. Bing, this a bill. Bing, bing.
Your check is in your account by 7 a.m. By 7:02, your check is out of your account.
You don't even see it.
You have an IOU from your creditors.
You go to your job. You call your job. I'll be there today. I'm coming in.
Like, I don't care if you need me or not. Find
I'll
something
be there.
to do.
Yeah.
I will be working today. And that's the sad part. It's like you want to just chill. You want to just relax. You want to just have a moment to kick your feet up, right? You know how back in the day we used to get the $10 and just fan ourselves. You can't fan yourself very well with $1. You know?
It's so expensive right now, boy.
Right?
Everything.
It's a lot. It's just too much. Yeah.
Socks is high.
Have you ever seen the Lorax?
Yeah, I've seen it before.
So
That's a funny movie.
You know where they were like
Buying
advertising
air.
the air.
At this point, that's what we do.
I
probably
shouldn't have said that, so we don't give nobody any thoughts.
Right. So I got a question.
What's up?
This the question. I got a cousin Mexican. He say Taco Bell ain't real Mexican food.
It's not.
I believe it is. Listen to why I'm gonna tell you it is.
No.
It ain't real Mexican food. It's not authentic.
You just said it was.
But I know that's why I'm agree with you. It ain't. So why you think it's not?
It's not because it's not. It's because I've been to Mexico where they make the food, and that ain't it. Right.
Okay.
So now we can all agree Taco Bell is an Americanized version of Mexican food.
The best Americanized version of Mexican food. Just make sure you be at the toilet when you done.
Okay, so
Taco Bell gonna send you there for real.
On tonight's show, we've gone over several different topics. First and foremost, we talked about what you charge your guests to come to your wedding. The synopsis was heads for Marvell, tails for myself, and we stood on those things. Marvell stood strong with he would charge his guests to come to his wedding, and I said no. On our second topic, we talked about Caitlin Clark. Is she or is she not overrated? I said yes. He said no. And we stood on those topics as well. Moving on to our third segment, we asked the question of if Mayor Tiffany Henyard was on the run. I said yes. Marvell changed his answer to yes as well.
Agreed.
The last thing we talked about was, okay. Thank you for joining our podcast. Have a good night, everybody. Bye. Hey, it's Kimmy and Val.
Just choose heads and tails. Yeah. She can have her opinion. What? You can have mine as well. We can talk about sports and life. You can call in as well. Call. We don't judge at all. What? This just heads and tails.
Hey, it's Kimmy and Val.
Just choose heads and tails. She can have her opinion. I can have mine as well. Yeah. We can talk about sports and life.
You can call in as well.
Welcome to Heads and Tails.